I'm joined right now by Tim Cork, president of NexCareer. How's it going? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And also an author of a bestseller.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into the book in a bit. Let's talk about NexCareer right now, and maybe why you started NexCareer, and maybe some of the people that you cater to.
Yeah, NexCareer is a national provider of outplacement and career transition. So we help people who are going through transition. They've been let go by companies, or they're trying to figure out the next move in their career. So we work with them through coaching and helping them with their resume, interviewing, and all those sorts of things. And most importantly, we help them with their self-confidence, get back on track.
Absolutely, and I guess after losing a job or
Right.
Quitting a job, whatever, you're down in the dumps a little bit, and trying to get back up is going to be a struggle for them.
Yeah.
And do you find that, it's happening a lot lately, that people that hold jobs for a long time are getting let go and just trying to get back. Are they sort of out of the loop a little bit on knowing what to do?
A lot of people are, because a lot of them have never even done a resume and aren't that comfortable with interviewing and those sort of things. So again, they work with our coaches, they work with our staff, workshops and everything else, and we help them feel good about themselves. And as I always say, if you feel good about you, I feel good about you. So again, it's all about confidence and feeling good.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I got chills actually. Fantastic. So take us through some of the coaching maybe. So the resume building, and just how you get that confidence up, because it probably takes a lot to get somebody's confidence up that's been up for so long, and then they just boom, hit rock bottom.
Yeah, I think it's always important to when you're talking to people and dealing with people, is find out what they're good at, find out what their strengths are, find out what their passions are, what they love to do, and then build from there.
Do you find people just don't know what they want to do, and that
yeah,
would be half the struggle?
So you know what, you got to. We have all sorts of assessment tools so people can look at what they're best at, what are their strengths, what are some areas that they need to improve on, and then let's find your passion. And let's find out what you really want to do. So the power behind our business is it sounds tough because people are going through transition, but it's very rewarding because we help them in the next steps in their journey. We help them find things that they knew they never had, and go down deep and reflect and really make a difference. We have a huge impact, and it's a great feeling.
Yeah, it must be, absolutely. Now let's shift gears for a bit and let's get into some business cards.
Sure.
First impressions, obviously a big deal, and the need for business cards. Everybody has them these days.
Business cards, you got to have business cards. I always say it's your currency in business, it's your DNA, and don't leave home without them. And as a matter of fact, don't leave home without a lot of them, because you should always have cards. People ask for it. It's a good way to put yourself out there and again, make a difference and a great first impression. Networking.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's have a look. You brought a couple of examples here on how we can sort of stand out.
Yeah, I've got a couple of samples here, and the important thing to do is when you're looking at your business cards is not try to just do it on your own. I mean, look to others. Look to companies like PostNet or business services where they can help you.
I'm gonna bring it sort of this way just a little bit, and we'll just there we go.
Okay, so this is just a before and after. So when you take it into a professional center, people can really help you. And as I said before, why do it on your own when you can have a bunch of professionals in your corner?
Right.
This is pretty hard to read, and they've really cleaned it up, really made an impact, really made a difference. And in the second one, again, this is more black and white. And again, just impact. I know what this person does right away. I know what their company is all about. So the first impression, instantaneous. So you want to make a big impact very, very quickly. So again, you go to these centers like a PostNet. They'll help you. They'll help you with your brand, and they'll really help you make a difference as far as impacting in business cards.
Do you find some people just try to put too much on the business card? Now we've only got a short time left. You know what? Let's get into a little bit of that, but let's get into these right now.
Okay.
We got 10 seconds. Let's run through them.
Yeah, I brought some business cards with me. Good idea to just do things like maybe crop a business card. Get very creative. Braille if you have some blind customers or whatever. Pictures are great because picture can tell 1,000 words.
Absolutely.
So a good way to look at it. Different colors really make an impact. So again, think color, and again, consult the professionals.
Hold that thought. We're going to be right back with you right after the break. You guys stick around, and we are going to come right back here.
Great.
Welcome back to the show. Still joined with Tim Cork, NexCareer, president of NexCareer, and best-selling author as well, Tapping the Iceberg. And we're going to get right into the book right now. First off, why'd you want to write the book? Why'd you call it Tapping the Iceberg? And what are we going to learn?
Well, first of all, I wrote the book because it's always been a passion of mine. So I've always loved writing. I've always kept lots of journals, and I figured why not take that and put it into a book where I can, share with other people. Writing a book gave me the ability, or it really gave me the option of saying thank you to a lot of people who have made a big impact, made a big difference on my life and my career.
Absolutely.
And the book's called Tapping the Iceberg. An iceberg's a great metaphor because about 90% is below the surface. How do you tap into that huge potential below the surface? And another way to think about it is, stuff happens to everybody, and in life it's about 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. So stuff's going to happen to all of us. How do you react? You choose how to react every day.
Absolutely.
The philosophy in the book is all about getting straight A's in life, and the 3 A's are attitude, aptitude, and action. And it's not just your attitude, it's not just your aptitude, and it's not just action, it's the combination of the 3. Who doesn't want to get straight A's in life?
Absolutely.
So very powerful and very helpful for all ages.
So what are we gonna? I mean, is this going to help us achieve the 3 A's? I'll call them.
Yeah, I mean, a big focus on the book is about your vision, your dreams, again, passion, networking. I do a lot of public speaking around networking. I'm fortunate enough to speak to a lot of business schools and corporations on a regular basis, and networking's really, really key. And networking is just simply connecting with people. And on this little planet called Earth, where there's about 6.4 billion of us, we have to do that every single day.
Sure.
I like to call it net giving, and I use this thing in the book rather than G8 because it's already taken. I call it G7, and it's simply give, 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 and give again. And that's what it's all about. It's the attitude of giving. How can I make a difference for you?
How many people? Before I saw the cover of the book, I'm going straight A's, straight A's, straight A's. Cool. Okay, and then you get a little. I guess you get a little taken aback, really, because you don't know. Yeah. I mean, how would I know how to do that?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's stuff like this that you just really got to embrace it and want to do it. You got to want to change for yourself.
Absolutely, and it's all about choice. And I mean, the big A is attitude. The first thing that shows up in any room is your attitude. So when people walk in or you walk in or whatever, it's comfort level, and people make a decision on you right away. First impressions, boom, instantaneous.
Yeah, the biggest thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So how are you coming across? What's your confidence level? How do you feel about you? And the book's easy to read. It's bite-sized pieces, so this is not a complicated read. So, but it's simple, and the other thing, it makes people feel good about things they're already doing. So it reinforces the good things you already are doing, and then it builds from there.
Yeah, probably opens doors to other things.
Absolutely. So it's
What's some of the feedback you're getting from people that have? I mean, it's a best-selling book. You must be getting some fantastic feedback from people.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback from all ages. So from students, from the business world, from old age homes, it doesn't matter. People at all different ages have dreams and vision, and they want to go places, and they want to make an impact and want to make a difference. So this is kind of a blueprint. It's your guide, a bit of a philosophy, and attitude, aptitude. The other A, I mean, it's about your experience and what do you bring to the table. And it's very powerful for when you're in an interview or whatever you're thinking of, because people are looking to your attitude, aptitude, what's your knowledge level, and action. Nothing happens until you take action. I mean, you got to take action. So again, it feeds through 3 different sections in the book. Very, very easy to read, and a great metaphor.
When you do go out and do the seminars for schools, do the students? I mean, when they walk in, they must be a sense, I got to sit through this. Right. But then at the end, because I was there, I was a student. We were all students,
Absolutely.
And we always had the speakers come in. Yeah. It's like, oh man, but
another speaker.
They must just leave with that feeling of empowerment, really.
Yeah, well, it's practical, but it's motivational too, and you got to have fun. I mean, I always say, don't take yourself too seriously, because nobody else is. Take what you do seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. I quote Dr. Seuss a lot. I love Dr. Seuss. One of the best books I've ever read, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And it's wonderful because it talks about things, the start of the book goes, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. What a great philosophy for life, choice. Have fun, enjoy it.
It's amazing that it starts that early.
Well, it does. And that particular book, too, is a great book for people of all ages. So have fun. I mean, that's part of it. Enjoy what you're doing and make an impression. So practical, motivational. Put yourself out there, too. There's stories about me in this book and thanking people, but it really is quick anecdotes on how to be really good from an attitudinal standpoint, knowledge, aptitude, and taking action.
That's fantastic. Now, if people do want to get a copy of the book, how can they do it? And how can they can people just get a hold of you?
Yeah, they can go to my website, www.timcork.com, or they can go to our corporate website, too, which is just www.nexcareer.com.
And you help, you help a ton of people.
Yeah.
And there's going to be people out there that are going to need your help.
Absolutely, and we have a whole program called Destiny Me that's all around people who want to come in and say, can you help me with my resume? Can you help me from a coaching standpoint? Can you help me from a life standpoint? And absolutely, that we can help from every vein from that standpoint.
Now, if I go to the website, can I get obviously any website's going to have the overview of the business, but will it give me specifics on what you guys can do to help me?
Yeah, so NexCareer, everything's in there about what we do and how we help corporations and individuals, right across Canada. And then on my individual website, you can find out more about my speaking and that side of things. But it's all there on both websites.
People need to find out about. You've been doing this a long time, and
Right.
Like you said, you go to the professionals for your business cards. You go to the professionals.
Why wouldn't you? Why would you want to do it on your own when you can have a group of experts in your corner?
Yeah, a bunch of heads together better than one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim, I want to thank you for being on the show. An absolute pleasure to chat with you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
And maybe we'll get you back because you know what? 10 minutes just wasn't enough.
Great.